Sad songs aren't therapy. They can, however, be journal entries where writing them is exactly what someone needs to process their emotions, or the perfect thing that a listener needs to hear to feel less alone. They're not exclusive to genre, nor are they restricted to the amount of fame or popularity that an artist has, but there is a genre where sad songs are the norm. Emo.
What does emo mean?
It just means like emotional, like taking your emotions and just kind of wearing them on your sleeve. That's what I would explain it as.
This is Corey Castro, an advocate for getting help, reaching out for help, and striving to be better. Although him, like us, struggles with it from time to time. He's the frontman and vocalist of the legendary Nashville band Free Throw. You will likely never see him or his band headlining festivals or selling out 100,000-seat arenas, but Free Throw will be on multiple nationwide tours a year, bearing their minds to a few hundred people a night if they're lucky. If you attend one of their shows, you'll experience a special yet strange connection between art and artist. 300 people shout along to a song about anxiety, but those are words pulled straight from Corey's life story.
Pretty plain to see. Holy fuck, thank you guys.
Over 11 years and 5 full-length albums, Corey has invited us into his mind, with each album representing a different chapter of his life. Exposing yourself in this way isn't always comfortable, as Free Throw expresses in the song The Museum of Orphaned Concepts, and yes, that's exactly the reference that you think it is. When you've shared your mistakes with the world in your music, or when you share anything really in public, you open yourself up for examination, criticism, judgment, and for dumbass guys like me to feel inclined to talk about your art on YouTube. But I'm not here to talk about Free Throw's quality. I'm here to express how much their music means to me, and how grateful I am that they've been sharing their stories for so many years. Something I always underestimate is how hard it is to bury trauma, demons, or bad habits. One day I'll wake up in the old routine and have to dig myself back out. You look back and say, I thought I dealt with that shit already. That repetition of problems is something that Free Throw have been criticized for, and from a certain standpoint, that makes sense. Many people don't want to hear about stagnation, they want to hear growth. They want to hear something new from you. They don't want to hear you sing about the same topics over and over. But when I view this type of songwriting, in emo music especially, as a real person's diary, I don't feel comfortable faulting someone like Corey for writing, "How's it going? Same shit, different day." There's a mundane bravery in the day-to-day battle with... What? Mundane bravery? That needs to be entered in the meaningless video essay nonsense award show. Hold on, I'm making an alternate thumbnail for that. Look at that. In the film YouTuber niche, that is free clicks. The mundane bravery of Age of Ultron. High Top Films, that's yours free of charge. Ugh. God. There's a mundane bravery in the day-to-day battle with your familiar demons, and Free Throw's music reminds me of this. Problems, insecurities, and faults aren't things that get permanently fixed. Some things you have to take day by day and find satisfaction in simply maintaining. The songs that hit me the hardest are ones positioned at the highest of highs or the lowest of lows. Songs placed at those emotional peaks and valleys are the easiest for me to engage with. Free Throw has their fair share of both, but they also remind me how much meaning can be found in between. It may seem obvious or even trite to say that not every day is the best of the best or the worst of the worst, but I appreciate how Corey puts that feeling into song. He has to feel at least some pressure to write about the lowest that he's ever felt, to be as dramatic as possible in every lyric. But that's not Corey's entire life experience, as he sings in What Comes Around Is All Around, the closing track and defining moment of their latest record. It's not like I live every second at the highest or lowest point of my existence. What gives? Not always crying in the backyard, happy revelations in a parked car. Maybe everything was never based on the extremes, but how we all react when we are living in between. It took time to understand that our lives are spent within the bounds. Ups and downs, they don't define us. All find solace in the middle ground. It's not the most exciting or profound of ideas, but I still find it very engaging. It's a simple idea that hits incredibly hard. I promise that the fantastic vocals and wonderful band behind Corey make some of the less glamorous lyrical ideas like this much more exciting to listen to than me just reciting the words here. Sad songs are everywhere, especially in emo. And while they won't fix your life problems, you might find them therapeutic, you may find them helpful to ignite some self-reflection, or they may help you feel less alone. If that's the case for you, consider giving Free Throw's new album a spin. Happy listening.